Lesson 8.3, Partial Fractions. This is example 1. We're supposed to set up the form for the partial fraction decomposition for the given rational expressions. Now normally what we would want to do first is factor the denominator, but that has been done for us. And so all that's left to do is to set up the fractions off to the side here. Okay, so what we're going to do is, as soon as I pick up my pen here, out here to the side, we know we want one of our fractions to have 3x plus 1 in the denominator, and we're going to add it to the other fraction which we want to have x plus 4 in the denominator. And then here we don't know what's going to go on top, so we'll just put a in as a placeholder, and we'll put b in as a placeholder up here. And a is already set up. When we go to do b, all right, we're going to do the same thing. Now again, normally what we would do is factor the denominator, but oh, that one has not been done for us. Okay, so let's see. We can pull out the greatest common factor x. That's going to give us x squared plus 4x plus 4. And this will actually factor one more time into x times x plus 2 times x plus 2 again. All right, so this time we're actually going to be adding 3 fractions together because we want one of our denominators to have the x underneath it, and we want another one of the denominators to have the x plus 2 underneath it, and then we want the other denominator to have the x plus 2 squared underneath it. All right, so here we are putting the first fraction in there. We know we want that denominator to be x. We're adding it to another fraction out here. We want the denominator to be the x plus 2. And then because we have 2 factors that are the same thing, we want to have an x plus 2 squared back here. Now we'll put our placeholder in over here, right above the x. And then we'll put our placeholder over here above the x plus 2, and then our placeholder over here above the x plus 2 squared. And now we have our 2 fractions, and they are ready for the process of partial fraction decomposition.